Hey bro, so today I just want to quickly bring you a challenge that you can think about. I mean, it's not a real challenge, but you have to think about this. Yeah, the story to this is that 2 days ago I've been journaling and I had this really, really amazing just writing flow whilst journaling. And I don't know what really happened, but out of nothing, a whole concept of thought came out of me. Yeah, this is just what I'm going to present to you today. It's a lot, so I might have to read it. I might have to read some parts of it. I'm pretty sure that I can give you some of it freely. But yeah, I definitely have to check on some of these things because that's the only way that I can make sure that I truly bring everything across that I wrote down there. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. The question that I was asking myself was, why should you do self-improvement? I mean, think of it. Why would you want to do it? There's literally no one that's telling you in school, in university, in your job, whatever. There's no one that's telling you to do self-improvement, to make sure that you become better. There's no one telling you to do that. Actually, I think nowadays it's quite the opposite. There's a different agenda that is being pushed, and that is away from self-improvement and towards embracing yourself, whatever that might mean, right? Whatever that is, embracing yourself the way that you are. And by the way, there's truth to that. So I'm not trying to claim that everything is completely wrong here, that is being pushed, but we have to look deeper into that. I mean, also, the second thing that I wrote down is no one is telling you that it's important to be masculine. No one is telling you to be in touch with your masculine side. Nowadays, everyone is just being told to be in touch with your feminine side, which again, there's also truth to that. But we're going to go deeper into that. So, I think that generally the agenda that is being pushed is you should be soft. You should be happy with what you have. You shouldn't strive necessarily to get more. You should give up on your desires. You should accept your own weaknesses. You should embrace your own weaknesses. You should indulge into everything that is basically easy to get, right? Like binge eating, binge watching, porn, video games, you name it, right? All of the partying, drinking alcohol regularly, all of the so-called bad habits, right? So this is the agenda that is definitely being pushed. And the reason why they are pushing it is you only live once, you only have one life. So why would you waste that time that you have, this one precious life? Why would you waste it away with disciplining yourself, with trying to get somewhere in life, with ticking your goals, with, I don't know, just, becoming a better version of yourself? Why on earth would you want to do that? And fair point. It's a fair point. I get what they're trying to tell you. They are also pushing the agenda that it's okay to be fat, it's okay to be unhealthy, it's okay to drink alcohol every weekend, it's okay to do all of these things, because why shouldn't you? You only have this one life. Why wouldn't you want to experience all of that? Why should you hinder yourself from eating bad food if you only have this one life? If you only have this one life to gather all of this experience, why would you force yourself to do it differently, to do it different from everybody else? Just come and be a degenerate. That's what I personally think the agenda that they're pushing truly means. Just be a degenerate, because you only have this one life. So if you feel like this agenda is being pushed to you, listen to me. First of all, I think that in some extent they are absolutely and utterly right. They are right. We only live once. We have one life. Of course, if you believe in reincarnation, that changes everything. But in that sense, you will only also at one point live one life. So I think it's okay. It's okay if we include all of that. So Yes, they are right, we only have one life, and we should be in the moment. We should be in touch with our feminine side, because we all have a feminine side, right? That's okay. And yes, we should try to appreciate the beauty of life. We should try to appreciate everything this world has to offer. But the way that they press it, the way that they push the agenda is wrong. They are lying to you. That's at least what I think. To enjoy your life doesn't mean to indulge in drugs, to indulge in porn, to indulge in video games, to just be fat and, just go for the quick and the fast happiness, the fast bliss. Because you can definitely get, how do you call it? You can, without a doubt, be happy for a short amount of time if you take a drug, right? You will definitely feel some sort of bliss, but it will only last for a couple of minutes or hours, and then it's gone. But again, this is the agenda that they push. But I believe that enjoying life does not mean that you have to indulge in all of this. You don't have to indulge in all of it in order to enjoy life. Because, being in the moment doesn't happen only when you give up your dreams. Being in the moment doesn't mean that you just should let go of everything. Being in the moment doesn't mean that you should be drinking alcohol every weekend. It can, but I don't believe so. Being in touch with your feminine side, very important point, does not mean neglecting your masculine side. Because this is one of the biggest flaws of the agendas that they're trying to push, that you should be more in touch with your feminine side. But what they mean by that is become feminine, don't be masculine. But if you are masculine, then embrace your masculinity. Be aware that you have your feminine side and that it's very useful. It's good for you. It's good for you to have both sides. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be masculine. Okay? Being present, loving, being free, letting go, and so on can all be achieved in a way more holistic way than what they are pushing. You can find freedom, love, joy, bliss, whatever you want to call it, in working out, in sports, in going to nature, in meditating, whilst journaling, reading, writing, whilst talking about topics such as these with people who really mean something to you. So yes, you can enjoy life. You can find freedom, love, presence, and bliss, but in a way more sustainable method, in a way more sustainable way than what they are pushing. And this is not toxic, right? Pushing for your goals is not toxic. Trying to be masculine is not toxic. It's the truth. It's living up to the truth. It's accepting reality and living the truth. Because how can you truly appreciate life if you are not trying to fulfill your highest potential? How can you appreciate life if you're not trying to grow? How can you appreciate all of the beauty that this world has to offer if you're not trying to become a better version of yourself? Because the better version of yourself will always be better in appreciating the beauty of life. I personally believe that if you don't push for your higher self, you cannot appreciate the beauty of life. Look, no one is saying that you shouldn't party. No one is saying that you shouldn't sometimes, drink some alcohol. No one is telling you to eat healthy 100% of the time. No one is telling you that you definitely for the next 70 years of your life, for the next 80 years of your life, you have to go to bed at the exact same time and wake up at the exact same time. It won't be possible. And no one is telling you to do that. The only thing that I am trying to push, and I'm not the only one with this, as you know, definitely not. The only thing that we are trying to tell you is that don't neglect the healthy side of this. Don't neglect the other side that you can use in order to get your appreciation of life. Because life becomes infinitely more beautiful once you appreciate what the world truly has to offer. And you can only appreciate that by going out into nature, by forcing yourself to experience all of these things that are around you. You don't need drugs for this. You don't need shitty food for this. You don't need Netflix for this. It's already there. It's already there. You can take a leaf from a tree, and if you look at it for an hour, you will appreciate the beauty of this tree. I know this sounds weird. Of course I do. But the thing is that we have forgotten how to truly appreciate the beauty of life. And you don't appreciate it by closing your eyes and trying to live in a non-existent virtual video game world. You don't get there. The same thing for watching TV. It's not real. Reality is out there. Life is out there. And life is within you. So you can only truly appreciate it if you open yourself up to all of these possibilities. And you will not be able to open yourself up to them if you indulge in the vices of the modern world. I personally believe that once you have stayed disciplined long enough on this path, you will find all of these vices, drugs, drinking alcohol, watching movies, binge watching TV, playing video games, lusting, watching porn, eating binge food, eating bullshit, binging on food. You will find all of this unimportant. You will find it all boring as fuck. Because you will realize how much more there is to life. How beautiful every single moment that you spend on earth can be if you're not distracting yourself from it. Because that's what these modern vices are. It's distraction. We are distracting ourselves from the true reality, from existence, from the true beauty of life. I mean, how can you truly appreciate your body if you don't take care of it? If you truly appreciate your body, you will not get fat. If you truly appreciate your body, you will not be unclean. If you truly appreciate your body, you will take care of it. You will make sure that it's healthy, that it has a longevity, that it's just... I mean, if you have a beautiful house and you appreciate that house, you will not mess it up. You will keep it clean because you appreciate the beauty of it. The same thing goes for your body. If you appreciate your mind, you will not constantly throw video games at it. You will not constantly just sit in front of a screen and, just sit there, watch, a movie. Because literally, this is what you do when you sit there, right? Try to think of yourself when you sit in front of a TV. For hours on end. This is not appreciating the beauty of life. This is distracting yourself from life, from everything that is out there. So how can you truly appreciate the beauty of your mind when you just constantly throw stuff at it that is meaningless? You can appreciate the beauty of your mind by journaling, by meditating, by challenging your mind, by thinking about complex things, by trying to solve complex questions or something like that, by having discussions about complex things. That's how you challenge your mind, and that's how you appreciate the beauty of your mind. How can you appreciate the beauty of your soul and spirit if you only embrace your feminine side? You can't. You have a masculine side, embrace it and be proud of it. Don't push it away. You have a masculine side in yourself. Embrace it fully. That's the only way that you can truly appreciate the beauty of your soul and your spirit. So I hope that I was able to bring all of my thoughts across in a way that you understand them. Because this truly, truly is important to me. We are constantly being fed this agenda of it's okay to be weak, it's okay to be soft. It's not. It's okay to accept that you have that part of yourself. Yes. Of course, we all do. We all have weaknesses. We all are soft. We all have... Of course we do. Of course we do, you dumbass. But that doesn't mean that you should push away your goals, that you should push away your desires, that you should push away your masculine side, that you should kill it all off. No, it doesn't. It's quite the contrary. You will only find fulfillment by appreciating all of it, taking it all in, and then by focusing yourself on what truly matters, and that is your purpose, and that is why you're here. And you're not here to sit in front of a screen for 5 hours a day like this. No, you're not. You're not. If that is what you think you are here for, then your entire life is a waste. It's just a waste of potential. Don't be that person. Don't waste away your life. Appreciate the beauty of life. And you can only do that by improving yourself. Challenge yourself, strive towards becoming better, and raise your fucking standards. That's it, guys. Love you. See you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.